Great job, Mr. Kemp, as well. So what this is like to be here, welcome to our guests. We've got former staff members and members of our community that are here. Flagstaff Academy opened in 2005 with the goal of being the best K-8 school of choice for parents in the St. Vrain area. A college prep program focusing on science technology has proven to be what parents in our community seek out for their children. We did not stop at just strong academic performance. Our mission states that we will develop well-rounded ethical leaders, and that demands that we provide more than just academic opportunities. As we've grown from 250 to 900 students, so have our opportunities for social, emotional, and physical well-being. Our students have risen to great heights in robotics, community service, STEM fair, art, destination imagination, math and reading, foreign language, engineering, choir and music, athletics, and even a national champion in handwriting. We are fulfilling our promise to develop the whole child from preschool through 8th grade. Soon parents are asking us about the Flagstaff Academy High School. We looked at whether or not we should add a high school to Flagstaff Academy. We considered everything from academics, facilities, finance, athletics, arts, and culture. It was only a natural evolution of our success beyond 8th grade. In that analysis, we saw that we were already surrounded by many high-quality high school programs. And those high school programs provided opportunities for our students to take what they already learned at Flagstaff Academy about STEM, leadership, business, biomedical sciences, and international baccalaureate programs, and prepared them for success in high school and beyond. So we decided we were just going to be a best K-8 we could be, and boy did we ever. Our kids are excelling in high school, serving in leadership roles in various clubs, organizations, and activities. Our alumni are graduating with honors, being selected valedictorians and salutatorians, receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships, and attending colleges and trade schools covering everything from music, business, engineering, and computer science. There are many paths to success for our students, and I'm proud of our students, staff, and families for their contributions to our success. It is a massive team effort. Being recognized as School to Watch is a culmination of years of hard work by our staff and our students as well. It tells our current and future families that we're keeping our promise to always get better, and we will continue to do so. But this is not just about a school to watch. This is about teachers to watch, principals to watch, paras and support staff to watch. It's also about students to watch, because we know that each of you shares your talents with the world every day, and we can't wait to watch what you'll become. I would like to now introduce our Schools to Watch committee and our presenters. Diane Lauer is the state coordinator of Schools to Watch, and Sheila Porta.
On behalf of our state and our nation since 2007. At that time, I was a middle school principal myself of a Schools to Watch school when I became a volunteer for the Colorado Association of Middle Level Education. We, along with 19 other states across the country, believe in having the highest performing environments for our students so that they thrive. Each year, we go on a quest. Schools apply to become a Schools to Watch and measure themselves up against rigorous, research-based criteria. There are 4. The first one is academic excellence. Academic excellence means that not only do students achieve at very high rates, but they strive to do so again and again, picking themselves up and working with one another to ensure that they reach those very high standards. The second criteria is developmental responsiveness. Developmental responsiveness means that there are structures and strategies and supports within the school so that if at first you don't succeed, you have the opportunity and the support to make it, to get over the bar, to achieve those highest results. Developmental responsiveness also means that the teachers have the strategies to come together, to work and to collaborate to make sure that each one of you are getting your needs met. The third criteria is social equity. Social equity means when we come into a school, we see that it is a place where everyone structures. What that means is that there's strong frameworks inside the schools that allows teachers to collaborate to create the most engaging lessons and opportunities like the robotics and STEM and handwriting, which is pretty awesome, I have to say. You guys, I didn't even know that. So, I think that's really the thing that, a quest of always trying to say, how can we get better? We are not going to settle for where we are now. And having that structure of continuous improvement in your school, that is really what we look for. And so I am so proud to be here on behalf of the state and our 10-member board from the Colorado Association of Middle Level Education. Our board collected over 50 Colorado educators to go across the state. We put over 2,000 miles on our cars. We went down to Durango. We sent teams to Grand Junction. We sent teams down all the way up to Greeley and all the way south to Trinidad, looking for the very best. And Flagstaff Academy, you are that. Give yourself a round of applause. Along with 99 other schools to watch, where this June you will not only get the state award, but you will also get the National Schools to Watch Award in Washington, D.C. Give yourself a round of applause. That are going to be designated this summer. But because of that conflict of interest, anytime there's a local school that comes in and applies, I pull myself completely out of the process. Sheila Putoff, who's been a national finalist for the Middle School Principal of the Year, Colorado Middle School Principal of the Year, and longstanding Colorado Association of Middle Level Education board member, was the site facilitator for the visit that brought Colorado educators here to Flagstaff. I would love to have her share a little bit about the amazing things she saw here during that day. Sheila.
Thank you so much, Sandra. I just want to say thank you to all of you. All these adults that are standing around with us and sitting amongst us work very hard to try to create the best learning environment for you as you're transitioning from childhood to young adulthood. Some of you were my 8th graders. I believe you have 16 days left, and then you will all be spreading out to different high schools all over St. Marie. And we heard great things about how the high schools are very excited about receiving Flagstaff Academy students because you come very prepared, you're very polite, you're well-mannered. And that is just really exciting because what an awesome opportunity during 6th grade to 8th grade to have that safe, secure learning environment that you can explore. You can explore your passions. You can find your areas that you are most interested in learning about. And what I was amazed with the day that I was there, I was in I think it was a science classroom, and they had to make a connection of this content that they were talking to the real life, real world. And it was just amazing to hear kids making that connection. And that's such a high-level critical thinking skill. And that's just amazing. At lunch, I talked to a young lady who, this is her first year here, she's a 6th grader. And I said, well, what is it about Flagstaff that you like? And she's like, everybody made me feel welcomed here. I don't feel like an outsider. Because some of you have been here since kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. And so it's that inclusiveness, it's that social equity of helping each other out. And, you're becoming your own person right now. You are being influenced by the people around you. You need to be most influenced by young people taking personal accountability and responsibility for their learning. And that is amazing. And that's a skill that is really hard to develop as a young person. And so kudos to you, kudos to your teachers who help you do that. I sat in on the jazz band that day listening to them, and I was just amazed. I was in a PE classroom, and the kids were writing and presenting about pickleball, which made me go off and get my own pickleball paddle so that I can play pickleball now. So I have so much more knowledge about it. But I was amazed that reading, writing was brought into the PE classrooms. That's real life. We read, we write, we think each and every day, and that's why those skills are so valuable, and we are so proud to be here to designate you as a Colorado Campus Schools to Watch.
Give yourself a round of applause. You are the 2019 Colorado International School Award.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I don't really know if you fully understand what an honor this is, but this is something that has been in the works for many, many years. And now I would like to introduce Mrs. Robin Lowe, former executive principal at Flagstaff Academy.
I am going to try really hard not to cry right now. When I got here a few years ago, Katie and I met for the first time, and she was newly named administrator for the middle school. And she sat down with me and she said, Robin, I want the school to be the best, not just in Colorado, but in the country. How do we make that happen? And as someone who had a National School to Watch in Texas, I was principal of Pershing when it was named the National School to Watch, and I was on the Texas State Schools to Watch Committee. I told her about the program and said, let's start looking at the criteria, and this is what we need to strive for. That's all I had to say. She took the ball and she ran with it. And all of you guys, the educators in this room, you worked with her, you learned what are the best research practices for middle schoolers. And you guys implemented those things. And you continued the great work you were already doing, and you took it to the next level. And I cannot tell you how proud I am of you. Students, I've always been proud of you guys. You come every day and you give it your best. And when you're having a tough day, I don't think there's a single person in this room who can tell me that there is not a trusted adult on this campus that they feel like they could go to share something with. And that makes my heart sing. So Katie, this is all about you and your perseverance in making this happen. And I am so proud to be part of the Flagstaff family.
Oh, this has been a long time in the making, and while I appreciate all of the remarks and the kudos of the work that I have done, this is certainly not an effort that I have done on my own. About a year and a half ago, I convened a committee of parents and teachers who met regularly to evaluate the school's watch criteria so that we could look at what best practices Flagstaff had in place and what other things we could incorporate. That was after much guidance and mentoring by Mrs. Lowe. And students, I hope you remember and have said hello to her. She's been visiting from Texas. She came all the way out here for this, and so thank you, Robin, for visiting. I also know that aside from our committees, there have been students who put in hours, countless hours, on our Schools to Watch video, participating and giving feedback on how things are going here at Flagstaff and how we can make this the best middle school possible. I also want to make sure that we thank our board of directors. We have Carrie Lynch and Stuart Elson here from our Flagstaff board of directors and their support on behalf of the board of Flagstaff. And definitely want to make sure that I thank Mr. Wayne Granger for his support as I pursue and reach for the stars. So thank you to everyone. I'd like to ask the following parents and staff to step forward as part of our Schools to Watch committee to be recognized. That would be, as a parent and now as a staff member, Mrs. Gretchen Hall, Ms. Carol Bradman. Also not present today, but deserving of recognition, Mrs. Ellen Hartman, Mrs. Nicole Allison, and Mrs. Debbie Nelson. Our teacher representation and staff representation, Jerry Tagawa, Kate Salgado, Leah Massa, Christy Roman, and Sean Penn. Come on up. So these folks put in a lot of time and hours and helped us go through the criteria and evaluate from a parent's perspective, from all the different core classes and elective classes, we call them essentials, because they are essential, and just appreciate your hard work because you worked as hard as I have for this today. So thank you very much. I also want to recognize some students as well. So students, as I call your name, if you could come on up. I'd like to recognize Atticus Pascal, Olga Rolenko, Elizabeth Peterson, AJ Mendez, Alex Fong, Rowan Neckbottle, as well as Mrs. Ray and Mr. Kreider. Come on up. So this is our video crew, and shortly we're going to debut our Schools to Watch video. We've been saving it for you, and we'll be showing this. But thank you to all of you students who either gave of your time and your effort and your talents to represent Flagstaff in the most incredible way. Thank you, students. And I know among these crew that are going back to their seat, and there are more, we had a very incredible group of students who spoke to our Schools to Watch committee when they visited us in January. So if you students were part of the Schools to Watch committee conference with the Schools to Watch team, could you stand at this time? All right. We have 10 or 12 students who met and discussed all things Flagstaff with our Schools to Watch committee. And I've said this before, but I am most proud that we had 6th, 7th, and 8th graders who were able to talk about all the wonderful things that they believe about Flagstaff and all the wonderful experiences they have here at this school. And when we were talking at the end, Mr. Granger and I were talking with the Schools to Watch committee at the end of the day, I was thrilled that the Schools to Watch committee recognized something unique about our students. I believe Sheila was the one who told us that a lot of times on these visits, these Schools to Watch visits, students talk about their extracurriculars, the athletics program, the different clubs that they have. But it was remarkable that our students in this committee talked to them about what they get to do each and every day within the school day. They talked about music and Mr. Kemp. They talked about PE. They talked about technology. They talked about engineering. But they didn't stop there. They talked about math class. They talked about language arts and collaborations with the social studies classes. They talked about the science experiments, the art program, and what a remarkable, remarkable day that was. So students, I appreciate that you are here, that you give it your all, just like Ms. Lowe said, each and every day. but I definitely want to make sure that we recognize the fantastic teachers and staff here at Flagstaff Academy, because without them, we wouldn't be who we are. Will you do the honors? All right, come on up. If you would, Atticus Pascal, our NJA student president. He's going to push play.
One of the things that I love about Flagstaff is that the teachers are amazing. They're always there for you, and you never have to hesitate or be scared to ask a question. The other thing is that all the students are really cool with each other, and we very rarely get in arguments. We always get along. My favorite activity is probably going to have to be jazz band. Not only is it challenging and fun, but we also have a lot of fun times in the class, and we get to go to concerts and things. It's awesome.
One of the things I love about Flagstaff Academy is the opportunity to learn about similar things in different classes. For example, we're currently learning about the Russian Revolution in social studies and reading Animal Farm and language arts. My favorite elective is Future Problem Solvers because we get the opportunity to learn about the world and its issues and also attempt to solve them.
What's the best part about Flagstaff? And I always say, it's a big school opportunities with a small school feel. And that's the best part of our middle school. So students, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Teachers, thank you for all of your support. And thank you to our honored guests who are here today, each of you for a very good reason. Thank you so much.
One more round of applause. Congratulations, Flagstaff Academy.